Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome back to Blockade Farms Cooperative Multiplayer. So, we are still in August, and I'm just rolling the canola field we drilled last time. So Woody's on a couple of contracts while we're still in August. They're usually pretty good in August, so we'll try and bash out as many as we can. So today, we are looking to save some money. I don't know what our next purchase is going to be. Woody wants to get a stone picker to do some of the contracts. So there's like this one down here, 20 grand. But instead of buying a littler one, we could get a 9-meter one just so it's quicker. So we could make 20 grand a lot quicker than the hour and 1 minute it says it's going to take on there. So yeah, we might have a look into that. Our goats are just starting to, health is starting to come up, so they hopefully will start laying some, I say laying, hopefully they'll start producing some milk for us. Chickens are all happy. And in terms of our field work, we've just planted canola in here. We've got the 2 sunflower fields going, as you can see. And then 8 and 16 are both harvested, so we will be putting wheat back in this one. I think we'll put sorghum in this one next year. We might do more sunflowers in there, or we'll put sunflowers up here and do something down there, oats or something, so we can get some bales. So as you can see, this month we can't put anything like barley or anything in, so we're just going to roll this field, see if there's any contracts worth doing before the end of the month, and we will go like from there. So the stone picker or Woody wants is, I think it's about £94,000, so we're a bit shy of it at the moment, so that's one option. The next option is we buy field 18 because it's got, well, to be fair, it's not actually got a crop we want in it but it sort of completes our little area unless we sort of start going out, because our new yard is here. So we could buy like field 13. What's it got in it? Oh, so we've got green beans and grass. So yeah, they're not the best field to buy, but yeah, we could push this way. There's like field 6 here. It's almost all loan. And we've got 40 grand discount, so it'd be £120,000, and it's a big field near the new yard. So we'll keep an eye out, and we'll, as the episode progresses, we will keep an eye on what's good and what's bad. We do need to check the farm sale as well, because we haven't checked the sale in a few days. Now there's a nice John Deere in there, £64,000. How much horsepower does that one come with? 185 horsepower. Like £64,000. That's not a bad deal, really. That's a lot of power. It is only the 24 box. It's only the 40k box though, so that's a bit of a bummer. We've got a lorry in there as well, £49,000. Don't know if we're quite at that stage yet, so maybe not. Couple of mowers. There's telehandlers. Now, I was thinking, do we get a telehandler and then we can ditch the front loaders? Because it is easier. Not so much on the fast track, because the fast track's pretty good with its turning. But like the one that Woody's running, the Massey Ferguson, it's a bit easier when you've got something like a telehandler to manoeuvre, and that's £47,000 that Merlot, 140 brake horsepower. So that's not a bad buy actually. And then there's a Manitou, not a Manitou, in there as well. 120 horsepower, can be chipped. Get 175 and it does 31 mile an hour. £75,000 chipped. It's probably not a bad deal yet again. Bit newer machine. Probably can handle a bit more weight. Bit faster on the road. So yeah, I don't know. Something like that would be quite appealing. There's not much else in the sale. There's a little telehandler up there, a Manitou one as well, 39,000. Now these are painfully slow, 15 mile an hour, 5 ton. Good for keeping in the yard, but as soon as you want to go out the yard, they're absolutely rubbish because they just don't go fast enough, so you can't get anywhere quick. So not the best thing in the world. So we'll get cracked on here. Ooh, I'll carry on rolling if my steering wheel behaves itself. Last few days it's got stiff going around, so it's a bit annoying, but yeah, hopefully we'll get it solved. Right, I'm going to get on. I'll get this field rolled and then we'll meet up and see where we go from there. Right, we've got our field all nicely rolled up. So Woody is taking on quite a few cultivating contracts. His baler wouldn't work because he took a round baling contract out with our square baler. That's what the issue was there. So let's have a look, see if there's anything good. Now there is a sorghum harvest there. That might be worth... Yeah, there's... Oh, there's a spelt one. Now, a bit bigger. I don't know. Sorghum. Do you know what? I'm going to do a spelt one. Bit more money. We'll accept that contract. We need to be putting our combine to good use. We'll take the fast track up there in a minute to empty ourselves. But yeah, let's run the combine over there. This is the slow bit because obviously 18 mile an hour. She's pretty slow, but yeah, we'll head up there. So field 42, I don't think is overly far from us. Nope. So we come out of there, we'll hang a left up there, go around, and we'll get up there some way somehow. So yeah, let's take this over there and we'll do the spelt. I picked the spelt one because basically it was more money. No other merits on the situation, it's just the spelt one was 3 grand more than the sorghum. The sorghum one would have been a good one, and I mean if we got time we might even do it. I think it was a bit closer to the yard and it wasn't as far to carpet, so that would have been its own merit. But yeah, £10,000, you can't really knock these harvesting contracts, and you get the kickback as well, so it is a fantastic way to make quick money. So I was having a look to see if we could find a mod that did this header but just a little bit bigger. It'd be nice to just have a 9 meter one opposed to 7, more just so it's a bit quicker. But it's a good combine, fairly decent header size. It's not too bad at all really. It saves carrying the heavy trailer around, which I must admit I do hate, and then trying to faffily get it parked up. It's a bit of a nightmare, so it is nicer this way. We want 42, so we have to hang a right, straight down. I was looking at the wrong field, I thought it was going up there. But yeah, it's not an overly big field to be fair, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. So I'll carry on heading down there with our shiny combine, and then we'll get started on the old harvest. Then we can bring the fast track over. It virtually will all go straight into our trailer. I think it says you've got to deliver 19,000 litres. I'm sure our trailer holds 22,000, so hopefully it's just one load. There might be a bit left in the combine just because depends how much extra we get, but won't be the end of the world. We can always put it through, we can always sell it out the combine if the sell point's too far away at the mill on the way back. But yeah, I'm going to head over there now and let's get this contract started, and hopefully it doesn't take too long and we can make a nice easy £10,000. Right, so the combine is about full. We're about halfway through the contract, or as near as, damn it. But what I did notice is our combine is about to run out of diesel, so I thought while we've got a tank of diesel in the yard, we'd just run it down to the field with us and take the trailer. So we're killing two birds with one stone, which isn't a bad thing. I don't want to run out of diesel and have to come all the way back. We've got, I think it's 10,500 litres so far, and we're nearly halfway through, so we should be able to judge if we're going to get it all into the trailer. I'm hoping we will be able to. It would be nice to just take it in one trip, so we'll soon discover that. But I am also glad we got the fast track, because it does make going to these fields a lot quicker. So I'm probably going to take the scenic route again, which is the way I went with the combine. I'm pretty sure there's a faster way of doing this, but hey ho, we'll go this way. It'll be a lot quicker with a fast track anyway. We should be able to get nearly 40 out of it going down here anyway, and then we'll get her unloaded and carry on. Right, so here we are. Let's find out what we get from our contract. So, obviously the first, I think it's going to be the majority of this is going to go straight to completing the contract. And then after that, I'm hoping we're going to get kickbacks. So we only got 1,924, but we did get the 10 grand for doing it. So that is not too shabby. So there is a canola field just around the corner. The sorghum in field 6. Now I think I'm going to do this field 6 sorghum. So yeah, let's head over to field 6 with the tractor, and we can then get that sorghum done. So we could get a better kick-off on the sorghum, because it's worth that little bit more money. So I think Woody's changed his mind. I don't think we're going to go for the stone picker anymore. I think the seeder, what we originally wanted, or the drill, should we say, is what we're going to go for. Just because our fields are getting bigger now, and it would benefit us massively to have that. So I was just trying to push Woody along, but it seems to have sent him wild. So we'll head up here now. We'll head to field 6, and then we'll move the combine over. Half the reason we didn't move out of August is because there's so many harvesting contracts to do, and considering we paid all that money for that combine, we really got to make it pay. And this way it is definitely paying for itself, because it's just earned another 10 grand. It's going to earn another 7 grand. So we'll soon get our money back for the combine. Obviously it will want servicing at some point, because we're losing a bit of crop out the back end of it. But while I'm doing contracts, I'm not too worried. But when we come to doing our own fields, we definitely want to get that service, because that crop is all ours. I mean, to be fair, with doing the contracts as well, we get that bonus. So to be fair, we are just taking away from ourselves when we've not got that fully serviced. So it might be worth popping it into, or building ourselves a little service centre at the yard, so we can start servicing our equipment without having to run it all the way back to the shop. Because as you can see, this trailer's pretty poorly. I don't think it makes much difference when the trailer's pretty poorly. I think the only thing you lose is your brakes. Your brakes start being a bit less sensitive. I don't think it's slowed the tipping down. It's never a quick tip trailer anyway. So we're going to just pull that on the road. We'll leave the beacons on, because we're blocking the road. But yeah, let's go get the combine now. And let's put this thing to even more work. Now, I still haven't found the entrance to this field. You might have seen me jump through the hedge, but I haven't found the entrance to this field. I obviously cannot see it. It's a bit of a weird one. So I've just been going down here through that field, and then through like onto the road, because I honestly just cannot find the entrance to this field. It's not in any of the corners, so I don't know if it's I've missed it, or it honestly just isn't there. I would have thought you'd come off this road and there'd be a gully just where I am now, and that would bring you into all 3 fields, but it doesn't work like that. And then the field next door, you can go into that, but you can't get into that top field either. So honestly, not too sure with that one. But yeah, let's head back over to field 6 now, and we'll get that contract bashed out as well, and hopefully make some good money off that one. And say Woody's taking on a harvesting contract. I think it was P1 by the looks of what he was in. But yeah, August is a really good time for these contracts, and the harvesting ones give us so much money. It will help us buy that new drill, and hopefully some more fields going forward. Right, I'll see you over at field 6, and we'll start harvesting. Right, so we have got a full trailer and 1,500 litres left. So we're going to have to make 2 trips, which isn't too bad, because we're not a million miles away. Where have we got? The next question is, where have we got to go? So we're going to the old bridge mill, which I think is just a standard one we do. So I think this is going to complete the contract anyway. So I might even think we're going to have to sell it. I was going to say keep it, put it in the windmill, but it ain't going to make a lot of flour. It would be nice to get a bigger trailer soon, to be fair. It'll be something we'll have to look into. But we are saving up for a drill at the moment, just so we can do the fields a bit quicker. Because next month we will be drilling our wheat. And then come was it April, we'll have a big session of drilling to do. Now, I am thinking that we do need to buy a small field. And I'd like to do some popular. So that's another thing that's on the cards, to do some popular. But obviously you can only plant that from March to August. So unless we bought a field today, bought the planter and did it today, we would be, yeah, we won't be doing it this year. But it's something we can definitely look into and probably put into action next year. I'm just seeing Woody passing. I think he's gone to empty his harvester. He's doing green beans, it turns out, not peas. Because that's done quite well, to be fair. He's been harvesting the same amount of time as I have, and I think he's only just emptying, whereas I've had to empty twice and I've still got a bit in the combine. Right, so we are going, I believe, the oak. I think it is just, oh, got to be careful here because there's 2. So Woody's got his contract. So the green beans is going to Witcombe mill. And we're going to old bridge mill. So that's Witcombe mill. And I presume the one just after is the one we are going to with our sorghum. So we've still got 1,500 litres left in the old combine, so we will make sure we get that taken somewhere as well. Right, so here we have arrived. I'm pretty confident this is going to finish the contract for us and complete it, which will be nice. And then that, like I say, that 1,500 quid is just basically our little tip, but we'll soon find out. Let's see how we're getting on. Oh, beautiful. So we got £5,209 for that. And we've still got 1,500 litres left in the trailer. So we'll quickly head back. I'll pick that 1,500 litres up and we'll come and get it tipped. Should make us a few more pennies. Then we can empty... then we can collect our contract of £7,000. And then we'll run all our machinery back to the yard. Right, so I've just run the combine back and I'm just tipping the last 1,500 litres we've got, so that's £2,500 extra. So that's why I brought it across here, because I knew it would make us a few extra pennies. So we are all collected. which takes us nicely up to £135,000. So not too bad really. Woody's got to tip his load yet in the mill just up here. So we're going to head back now. We're going to drop the fast track and the trailer off back in the yard, and then we'll see Woody's money come rolling in. Right, so we've just returned that to yard, and Woody's just bought some more goats. So let's find our home/goat area. So I think he's just filled the pen because we've got plenty of grass, and we need, well, basically we want to get some milk going. So here they are. So there's 50 goats now, so the enclosure is full. And we're hoping that that is going to start producing us a lot and lot of milk. And hopefully lots and lots of money in the coming months. But yeah, we're going to leave it there today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions of what you'd like to see on this series, or any vehicles you think would be useful to us, drop them below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of our next video, and hopefully when we start on our sunflower field, and we'll have enough money to get a new drill, £60,000 more. We'll see you there. Bye for now.